Okay, we've all been there before. We've had a video conference or we've done a presentation or something using multimedia and it hasn't worked. There's nothing worse than that. And when you are conducting a medical consultation, that's the last thing that you want. So when considering the adoption of telehealth, you want to make sure that you are setting yourself up for success. So here are some recommendations that you should take into consideration to mitigate the risk of something going wrong. Firstly, bandwidth. Make sure the connection bandwidth is as high as possible. And if you need to, you may choose to install another modem to make sure that when you're doing your video assessments that you're on a dedicated line. Each situation will be different, so do what you need to do to make sure you can focus on the injured patient instead of on technical issues. There are some recommendations that say try not to use video conferencing software for really long consultations, that some of the free software have limitations, so bear that in mind if you're going to use Zoom. It cuts off after 40 minutes and most telehealth consultations in the personal injury space will go for longer than that. So be aware when you're signing up to some of the free options that there will be some time limits for the meeting consult. If you are going to conduct medical consults that go over an hour, our advice would be to make sure that you have audio connected via telephone. After about an hour, some of the broadband connections can get a little bit sketchy and can drop out. Up to about an hour, you generally tend to be okay, but beyond that point, you tend to start to get problems with maybe buffering in the video and the audio. Most software applications like Skype, like Zoom, like GoToMeeting have also got a dial-up option so that you can see people on the screen while you have the audio coming through on the telephone. And while nobody wants the visual to drop out at all, if it does happen, at least if you have dialed in for your audio and it's still playing on the phone, you can continue the medical assessment.